The tarnished will soon return, guided by grace once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
They will fight, and they will die. In an unending curse. For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now!
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
Well, hello, beautiful people. Sensei back with another daily video. Before I get started, please do not forget the like button. It helps the algorithm out. And if you like the content you're watching, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Today we're talking about Elden Rings and the world of Elden Rings. In exploring the Elden Ring world, it'll have you exploring places like the Limgrave, where you fight off people like Margit the Fell Omen. It has you go to the Weeping Peninsula. It even has you for challenges going to Khalid if you want to go ahead and face Skarsgård or Radahn. But even side bosses like the infamous Melania, which, by the way, took me forever to beat when I first played this game. But if you're like me, exploring this world was a beautiful thing to do. There's a lot of lore in the game. Going after weapons, you know, my favorite builds were the katana builds, the Rivers of Blood, Uchi Katana, the Moon Veil. Those are my favorite weapons in the game. Amongst others, the great swords and spears. You can find other things to do here. But there was so much to explore in this world that I put over 300 hours in this game alone. Now, I wasn't the only one that was playing this game. It looks like 13.4 million players since May of 2022 has played this game. Now, this game is not for everybody, and I must admit. Elden Ring, or I should say the Souls franchise, I've not touched a From Software game when it comes to those type of styles of genre games. This was my first experience in that world, and to be honest with you, I was not going to get this game when I first saw it because of what it was From Software, and again, I'm not a fan of those type of genre games. But nonetheless, I ended up picking it up because the world invited me to explore it. It had all the lore, like I said previous to this, the weapons, the bosses that you fight in this, the challenges. When you die, and when I was dying in the game, which I did a lot, there was frustration, but the frustration was me, not the game. And sure enough, from death in this game, I was learning how to come back and do a different strategy, different tactic, even rebuild, what build I had, rebuild it, blood build, that sort of thing. That was the kind of game that I love playing. You know, it was a replayable value, and the challenge was there enough to go back and play it over and over again. I know some of you saying, wow, 300 hours, but the game is just that beautiful. It is my game of the year, and many others. A really good contender this year. I don't see nothing else coming out that's gonna go ahead and contend against this, other than Modern Warfare 2 that comes out in October. But again, this is a world that is very explorable. Even comes with co-op features in it. But here's the thing: for fans as myself of this game and this world, we want more and want to explore more. And with that being said, we look for DLC expansions. Now, in the past, one of my buddies has told me that From Software games, they have explored and it expanded the worlds From Software games, such like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and others. They have expanded the world with more story through expansion pack. Now, in recent conversations with 4Gamer.net, Miyazaki has mentioned in a discussion that they are still working on Elden Rings updates, because the last update that came out for Elden Ring was 1.05 in the beginning of June, and that was a big update they did for the Elden Ring game, but there hasn't been nothing ever since. But he did have a discussion with 4Gamer.net, and he mentioned that the game is still being supported. They have not stopped. One of the things he's quoted saying is, first of all, we will continue to update the Elden Ring future. I'm just hoping that means there's an expansion to this, because I would love to explore more of this world and dive right back into Elden Rings. I have since given it a break because trust me, I have done every nook and cranny and corner of this world and universe that it can offer me, and I want more. I want to explore more. I love Elden Rings. It's, again, one of my games of the year. It is my game of the year, not one, but it is my game of the year. It's been available since January. I would love nothing else for you guys to try this out. I know it's not everybody's type of style of game, but if you like challenges, you like exploring, you like lore, it's all there. This is Elden Rings, and it is my game of the year. For another daily video, my name is Sensei. Happy fucking gaming, everybody.